Everyone, I'm Jrremiah. It's been a long time since I did a live video, but I'm using data that I don't want to use just to kind of start a little something that I was thinking about. I'm actually out here in Massachusetts, Western Mass, by the river, and I was just thinking about a couple of things, and I just wanted to share them with you. I'm not going to be on too long, because I'm not using Wi-Fi, and data is definitely something we need to think about. One thing I think Verizon needs to do is get an unlimited data plan, and I would be with them forever, because I do think that they're a good carrier, or other than their customer service. But if they had unlimited data, that would be awesome. But saying that, I'm just going to let you guys know what I was thinking about. So anyway, I wanted to make a little pledge today. And oh, hi, Mike and/or Helen, how's it going? But I just wanted to make a little pledge, just to say, to be nicer to yourself, to be nicer on yourself, to be better, more, better to yourself, and knowing that it's not necessarily a selfish thing to be nicer to ourselves. I mean, one thing that I will admit that I struggle with is, I'm just putting myself out there. I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not, but we'll see. I do believe in vulnerability, and also I do these I do these videos to encourage people. So even if I am a little too vulnerable, that's all right. That is a risk I'm willing to take. Yeah, but what was I going to say? Yeah, I know what I was saying. Yeah. One of the things I struggle with is I'm not going to say hatred, but sometimes low self-esteem. And not necessarily in my body or in my whatever else. People typically experience low self-esteem. There are different realms of low self-esteem, but I typically suffer from low self-esteem as far as my mental intelligence is concerned. Which is weird because I don't know if anyone can hear me, by the way. Just say if you can hear me, then that's awesome. I'm not sure. I know the river is over there and my voice will be soft. But sometimes I am not as good to myself as I could be. And it's not something I necessarily like about myself. And I always feel like I'm not as intelligent as I am, which is weird because I'm the kind of guy who will literally read like books on self-help books, like books on emotional intelligence or books on how to better yourself and how to love yourself. And a lot of 24-year-olds aren't doing that, but the thing is, I always feel that I'm not as intelligent as I could be, and that's something that I struggle with. And sometimes I feel like I'm stupid, and sometimes I feel like I just don't know anything, and sometimes I feel like I know things, but I don't know anything that counts. And I struggle with that sometimes. And one of the things that I know that helps me. Oh, thanks for the likes, Mike and your Helen. But one of the things that really helps me through is understanding who I am and seeing the good traits that I have. I mean, just the intelligences that I do have, because we all have different types of intelligence. Now, I was raised. Oh, hi, Brenda. How are you? Long time no see. I was raised in a different environment than I'm currently living in. As much as I love it, sometimes all the new challenges cause me to feel like I am stupid. And that's not how they're making me feel or anything like that. It's myself. But I've noticed... Oh, hi, Mike. I've noticed that I just suffer from low self-esteem, mainly from the challenges that I'm facing. And see, but I've also noticed that the challenges that I face are good. I mean, they're actually, when I look back at them in retrospect, they actually, I'm sorry, I had a little message on my phone. They tell me how much I'm getting distracted by some of this. What's going on with my phone? Sorry. Anyway, no. Sometimes I look at the intelligence that I have and I realize that the challenges that I go through, when I look back at them in retrospect, actually helped me and they actually caused me to realize how much I've learned. And I challenge you to just be around people that get you out of your comfort zone or challenge you in positive ways, because it can really help you grow, and that's what's going on with me. But this video is basically me encouraging people to just be better to themselves, because when we go through uncomfortable situations, typically we tend to feel bad about ourselves, we tend to feel like we're stupid, or maybe if you suffer with I like to call it the mistake syndrome, when you are terrified of making mistakes, like I sometimes am. You're terrified that you're going to upset somebody. Sometimes it causes you to feel like you're dumb, or you're like, why didn't I not know how to do that, or why couldn't I have thought of that? But here's the thing that a lot of wise people have said to me that has definitely caused me to feel a lot better about everything's going on, and that is, you only know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know. So don't be that hard on yourselves, guys. I mean, that is my decree, my encouragement to you guys. So also, I'm pledging to just be better to myself. This is a public declaration, a public pledge. It's telling myself that I'm going to be better to myself. I'm going to be nicer to myself. Because I realize I'm my worst enemy sometimes. I mean, there's a lot of people I'm surrounded by that love me and care about me, but most of the time, I'm the one who's not necessarily liking or caring about himself. I also realize that it's actually really easy for me to value the lives of other people than it is to value my own life. So now I'm like diving deep this week into seeing who, and believing who I am and my identity as a person. And we've been going through a lot this last couple of weeks. I'm even with a lot of things having to do with the unfortunate shootings of Alton Sterling, and I forgot how to pronounce the other gentleman's name that passed away, but a lot of hardships this week. So really, I mean, I feel like I have an obligation as an African American to be better to myself, so I can really show the world that we as African Americans are made of something. We can do something. I might actually do another video soon on that whole situation, so I have a lot to say about it in particular. Not too much to say, but just a few thoughts. I might ramble, I'm not sure, but this video I didn't want to focus on that too much. I just wanted to tell people that, hey, encourage people to be better on themselves. Be better on yourself today. Be nicer to yourself. Encourage yourself. Like, even give yourself hugs if you have to. Even if it's like a physical thing, just love yourself and embrace who you are. Embrace the good things about you and improve the negative things. And sometimes that's hard because we don't even want to admit. Like, if you're like me, sometimes we don't. Like, we're teachable, but we don't want to admit that we have flaws, but it's good to. How would Mike and Helen say? It's real late in the UK, so I'm going to crash. What's the price to you? Be blessed. Love is a gift you have. Treat yourself too. Thank you so much, Mike. Brian, I just saw your comment. Tell Randolin that I said hello. Okay. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to take a few minutes. It's already been, almost 9-10 minutes, so I just want to encourage you guys, be nicer to yourselves, love yourselves, be good to yourselves, and embrace challenging situations because they're good and they help you grow. And that's what basically is happening with me in this season of my life, that I am being thrown out of my comfort zone, and it actually feels uncomfortable and terrifying at first, but it's actually a really good thing. So I can ramble on forever, but God bless you guys. Have a wonderful night, morning, day, whenever you're watching this. And oh, hi, Princess. Oh my goodness, good to see you. Oh, Princess. Oh my goodness. I was bragging, Princess. Since you're on here, I'll just tell you, I was bragging today with my family about you because of how determined you are, and you getting your education, and you just showing how amazing you are and how determined you are. It's just awesome, and it's like really encouraging to me to see you go after your dreams, Princess, and it's awesome. We need more like dark-skinned people like ourselves going after our dreams. And I just want to say, Princess, you inspire me to be a better human being every time I see your posts on Facebook, or I see you in your graduation gown, or whatever you're doing with your life, because all the stuff it seems like you're doing is awesome. And I love your determination. It really inspires me. So I was bragging about you today with my family. So it's good that you're on here. But yeah, I just, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful night or morning or afternoon whenever you decide to watch this. So whenever you're watching this, wherever you are in the world. I love how on Facebook we can literally talk to anybody in the world live now. Like technology has we can just talk to anyone in the world live instantly. So I think it's amazing. And it's good to chat with all you guys. God bless you guys. Wonderful, wonderful.